Hello, beautiful people. This is your guy, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Sports Philly, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got charged to this game. I want to talk to you guys about the Brandon Brooks situation. Now, Brandon Brooks suffered a season-ending injury this year. I believe he tore his pectoral muscle, and in years past, he's had significant injuries as well, tearing both his Achilles. But Brandon Brooks has hinted at retirement this offseason. Now, here's the thing about that. If he decides to try to make a comeback, he will be owed a lump sum of money. To be specific, if he does attempt to come back, he will be owed $13.4 million of his 4-year, $54.2 million deal that he signed back in 2019. But even outside of that, if he does decide to come back, there will be a $19.4 million cap hit on the Philadelphia Eagles salary cap going into the 2022 season. Look, I love Brandon Brooks as much as the next guy. I think Brandon Brooks has been a consummate professional. He's shown grit. He was a huge contributor on our Super Bowl team, and we actually got him for a steal in free agency because the Houston Texans decided to move on from him. Lo and behold, the guy they tried to replace him with didn't even last 2 seasons with them. But nonetheless, Brandon Brooks, once again, a guy that I respect, a guy that I have a lot of love for, a guy that I had a lot of high hopes for as well. But let's just be honest about it. Of the last 34 games for the Philadelphia Eagles, he has only been able to start, I want to say, 2 of them. He's missed 32 of the last 34 games for the Philadelphia Eagles because of injuries that he sustained. Now look, he has grit. He always fights back. He always comes back better. But his body just can't seem to hold up. So if I'm the Philadelphia Eagles, if I'm Howie Roseman, I'm looking for any opportunity, any glimmer of hope to move on from Brandon Brooks because let's be honest, we have a 4th-round pick that we got in 2020, Jack Driscoll, who has shown that he can fill the role of being the right guard. Now, in no shape, way, or form am I saying Jack Driscoll is better than Brandon Brooks. Jack Driscoll has his own problems of his own. Jack Driscoll still is growing in that guard position. He's a very versatile guy, and he has had injuries as well that have placed him on IR. But he's a significant benefit when it comes to our cap situation as it pertains to Brandon Brooks. Brandon Brooks will hurt us significantly when it comes to the cap, and that will limit us as far as flexibility, as far as making a move in free agency. So once again, I have a lot of respect for Brandon Brooks. I believe Brandon Brooks is an Eagles legend just because of what he was able to give us during the Super Bowl season and just what he means to the organization. But Brandon Brooks just can't stay healthy, and it's no slight against him personally. You know, we need a stabilizer on that offensive line, and he just can't seem to make it a full season these days. So if I'm Howie Roseman, if I'm the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm going to try to find any window of opportunity to move on from Brandon Brooks. If it's a trade, if it's cutting him, if it's convincing him to retire, whatever it is, if you can move on from Brandon Brooks, you take that opportunity because once again, if he stays, they're going to have a $19.4 million cap hit going into 2022. And I know they don't want that, especially if they're trying to build this team around Jalen Hurts. And I'll leave it at that, you guys. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Sports Philly, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got charged to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry.